Today's horoscope, Aries, June 8, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. With Venus now in your solar house for a stay of several weeks, you are gracious when handling yourself and more likely to take the high road if needed. Increased self-respect reverberates and benefits you. You are attracting the good things in life. Your appetite for nice things can grow, and building or collecting is appealing during Is cycle. Exercising patience with money and business can be particularly helpful to you. It's also a stellar time for developing your talents or using them in pleasing ways. You're skilled at managing your resources and using people's skills to move your practical plans or business forward. While you may be a little bit self-indulgent, possessive, or acquisitive during this cycle, it's excellent for getting comfortable and learning about your needs. Today's transits can produce some tensions early. Why today? Mainly related to your social life, a new venture, obligations to others, or a friendship. You can feel a little distracted as a result. When emotions are suppressed, you might act compulsively, and it's important to be aware of this so that you avoid taking regrettable actions. Once you find your center, however, you can really focus and get to the core of a matter. The universe is bringing joyous messages to you everywhere you go. Mental Mercury, the planet of the mind, will swirl in harmony with our great benefic, Jupiter, as they unite in perfect conjunction today and tomorrow. With them joining forces in your solar house of communications and intellect, you could strike gold in discussions together or have brilliant ideas to transform your life and personal relationships. Sit down with your one and only and brainstorm exhilarating plans, goals, and aspirations that the two of you can tackle, especially around travel. Today is also a glorious day to make a promise that you and luck infused within to the core. You hit it off with someone new, maybe a colleague at a rival business, and you might stray from your career path in an exciting new way. It's a reminder to keep your options open. Your intuition functions proportionally to how well you are sleeping at night. To help strengthen your metaphysical talents, try creating a bedtime ritual that you follow religiously for 2 weeks. Whatever strikes you as appropriate: music, a hot bath, rhythmic dancing, stretching, singing lullabies to yourself, anything. Try to make your sleep ritual the apex of every 24-hour period. When you awake, write your dreams in a journal. Keeping track will help you notice your progress. This day could see you slow right down. This will be especially the case if you've been overly tired or taxed lately. You may even find that you aren't feeling well, and this is your cue to take some needed rest and relaxation. The essence of a vibration strives to bring balance to your busy Tive life. It encourages you to relax and to regenerate on a regular basis. Allow this to work for you today. With Mars just 10 days away from your work sector and from kicking off the busiest months of 2025, his final 10 days in a playful and creative part of your chart are all about putting guardrails in place. Whether at work or whatever it is that keeps you busy and occupies your time, life is going to get a lot busier, but fortunately you have a heads up. It is next week's full moon in your sector of adventure, travel, learning, and discovery that is going to give the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence one last significant boost. A day after Venus, the planet of love, left Aries, the moon is wrapping up its monthly visit to your relationship sector under some mixed conditions. On the one hand, this could evoke some strong emotional responses or push some buttons. On the other hand, a friendly aspect to Jupiter and Mercury, the planets of luck and communication, and their final days in your communication sector is giving them something to give a voice to. Daily planetary overview. Right now, the cosmic energy is complex but deeply meaningful. The fallen moon in Scorpio forms a powerful opposition to Venus in Taurus and squares Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, an intense combination that stirs up deep emotions and forces us to ask one crucial question: what do you truly want? This isn't the kind of question you can answer lightly. It might hit you in quiet moments while you're lying awake at night, walking alone, or sitting across from someone you love. There's a pull in your spirit. One part of you may feel restless, like something needs to shift. Another part of you may feel hesitant, even resistant, to letting go of what's familiar. And that's okay. Change can be uncomfortable, especially when it comes to matters of the heart, money, or how we care for ourselves. But here's the truth: nothing will grow if you stay stuck where you are. This planetary alignment is a clear sign that transformation is not just possible, it's necessary. You're being nudged, maybe even pushed, to rise to the occasion. And though it might feel unsettling, it's ultimately a gift. Because in that tension lies a doorway. If you're willing to step through it, you'll begin to align with your most honest desires, the ones you've perhaps buried or dismissed because they felt too big, too bold, or too vulnerable. You might notice yourself becoming more magnetic now. Others are drawn to your intensity, your presence, your quiet strength. Whether you're collaborate ing with colleagues, brainstorming ideas with friends, or sharing space with someone you love, this is an incredible time to connect with others. Your energy is contagious in the best possible way, and people are eager to help you succeed. But here's a gentle reminder: don't take their support for granted. A simple thank you, a returned favor, or showing genuine interest in their lives will go a long way in nurturing these bonds. If you've been sitting on a dream, now is the moment to give it some oxygen. Dust off that plan you've tucked away. Maybe it's a creative project, a career move, a wellness goal, or a vision for your future that you've been too unsure to act on. The stars are aligning to give you both the clarity and the courage to start. You don't need to have it all figured out, just begin. Take one small, confident step forward. And while you're forging ahead, remember to care for your well-being. Right now, your physical and mental balance is strong, and that sense of calm is something others notice and appreciate. Keep nurturing it through movement, rest, nourishing food, and moments of stillness. If you've been running non-stop, consider this your permission to pause and replenish. A rested you is a powerful you. Emotionally, things might get stirred up. You could find yourself questioning the motives of people around you or sensing that something's being kept from you. Don't jump to conclusions or spiral into drama. Instead, be patient. If something feels off, give yourself time before reacting. You don't need to solve everything today. Let the intensity pass, and revisit the issue when your perspective is clearer and your heart is steadier. This applies to financial matters too. You might feel an urge to make a purchase or investment, but it's wise to hold off. There are subtle complications at play, and waiting a bit could lead to a much better outcome. Trust your instincts and don't rush into anything just to ease a temporary discomfort. What's meant for you won't pass you by. And here's something powerful to consider: when was the last time you truly let yourself receive help, without guilt or hesitation? Gather your people, your community, your friends, your chosen family, and do something meaningful together. Whether it's a project, a cause, or just a shared experience, your collective energy can bring real, lasting change. When you pour your effort into something that benefits others, the ripple effect is remarkable, and the universe always finds a way to give back. So let me ask you, what's one change you've been putting off that your heart is now quietly asking you to face? Share it in the comments, whether it's a small habit, a new beginning, or a decision you're ready to make. You never know who might be walking the same path and feel encouraged by your story. As you move through this emotionally charged but powerfully transformative time, keep coming back to your truth. You are strong enough to change, wise enough to wait, and brave enough to act. The emotional waves you're riding are leading you somewhere important. Trust that.